In this recording, I'm going to do a recording for overriding the wounded inner child, and to help you come back to a place of where you can feel regulated, so that you may give yourself permission to access every single cell, so that every cell in your body can be happy, healthy, and well, and that you can actually heal from those past pains. So I want you to follow along. Tap where I tap and say what I say, and then I want you to repeat this on a daily basis until you feel that you no longer need to be doing that. So left hand up, karate chop. Tapping with your index and middle finger on the outside edge of your left hand. Even though I've had this terrible childhood, I acknowledge that it was not easy. I acknowledge the wounds in what I've carried. I acknowledge the pain and what this has inflicted on me. I completely love and respect myself as the adult that I am today. And even though I'd been surrounded by people that treated me badly, that spoke badly to me, that was constantly in fight mode, that I learned how to fight. And I can fight really well. But as an adult, I now know that I no longer need to be acting and responding in that way. And even though that childhood was unacceptable and I should never have experienced those things, and I did. And as an adult, I can now give myself permission to bring healing to myself and to override and to rewrite my story for myself. As I choose to activate every single cell in my body to bring back health, wellness, trust, truth, kindness. And I give myself the opportunity and the responsibility to take better care of me as an adult than what any of the adults of my life ever could. As I give myself permission to awaken this inner child within, and to give this child permission to feel healed. And as I give myself permission to access and to make space for that healing to take place permanently, I also give myself permission to be kind to myself. As I give myself permission to embrace, as I give myself permission to embrace this next step, and I do so with bravery. And I give myself permission to make space in my body so that I have the ability to bring forward this healing and to have it be permanent, that the healing is permanent. And as I give myself permission and I make space in my body to bring forward a new experience, a new narrative, I no longer have to respond in the same way. I no longer have to be that child that is wounded and act out in that way. I no longer have to give myself or diminish myself in responding in the same way I used to. As I give myself permission to build a new experience, and I give myself permission to build a new energy. And as I build this new energy, I give myself permission to heal every single cell in my body. And I give myself permission to be a better parent than what any of the parents around me ever were to me. I give myself permission to be the best parent that I possibly can be. And I give myself permission to make way for new experiences and to bring back joy, to bring peace, and to really understand that I am deserving of that joy, and I really am deserving of that peace. And as I give myself permission to let go of all that old hurt, to let go of all that old pain, and to let go of all those experiences, and that it's no longer my story, and that it is no longer going to be my main narrative. It is no longer necessary. It is no longer required. It is no longer needed. And as I give myself permission to embrace this new version of myself, and I give myself permission to allow for the healed inner child to show up. And I give myself permission to acknowledge that this healed inner child would love herself or would love himself and would let love in, to learn to trust and to learn to be dependable and to depend on others, and to give herself permission to let this love be permanent and to let this energy be permanent. And as I balance this energy, I bring balance into my life in all areas of my life. I bring balance into my work, into my family, into my home, and I balance my own children. I help my own children be better parents to their children eventually. And I give myself permission to see this healing as permanent. As I let love in, I know I am capable of love. I am lovable. I am capable of love. I am capable of love. I am lovable, and I let love in. I give love as I receive love. I am capable of love. I let love in. I am capable of love. I let love in. I am capable of love. I let love in. I am capable of love. I let love in. I am capable of love. And I let love in. Take a deep breath in. And put your hands over your heart. And so it is.